that's when I said, well, if you're okay with it, then I'll make the phone calls. That's what I said. And, you know, well, okay, just leave it go at that.
That just means that future meetings need to be recorded. That's all it means.
I'm going to the beginning, I'll go along with Terry, because I think when he came to the three, that was all we needed to do.
Okay.
We didn't need to check with anybody else to see if they wanted. And, but I do think that, we have a meeting and he can tell us who did the interview.
Okay. Before any motions are made, there were individuals that requested to hold their comments till this point, and the first
for
one
letting
was
me volunteer down here. I was a city administrator for the city for approximately 18 years. I worked through various mayors, various council, and I'd just like to say I don't know who any of the applicants were or anything, but I'd just like to say I've been in here and I think you have, like, the mayor is very dedicated to the city. I've seen him, he spends numerous hours on the job. I think he's in the middle of all these projects right now and these changes, and I think it would be detrimental, you know, to get someone that has not had this experience to follow through with these projects. I have seen since I've been here the morale in this office with the mayor and council staff. They are tremendous. The morale is so good. They have a good working relationship with the mayor, and I just, you know, that's what I want you to know, that he does have the interest of the city. And I'm not saying some of the other applicants don't. I don't. But that's just, you know, my personal feelings.
And I didn't write down, but can I talk anyway? Oh, perfect.
Monica.
Well, I've prepared a written statement that I will now read. I want to start out by saying that we have been fortunate to have Randy with us. With all his knowledge and understanding, he's guided us with any question or issue that's come along. He has gone above and beyond his mayor duties, continuing to impress us. As to him becoming city administrator, I feel he would be the best fit, and here is why. I want you to think about the interview process, which consists of interviewing a few select people who have had similar jobs or experiences, who are picked based strictly on their resume. In the end, whoever is offered the job, it's always a gamble as to whether that person will actually be able to perform the job. Maybe they can, or maybe they cannot. With Randy, there's no question to his ability. I close by asking, do you want your city administrator to maybe be able to perform the job, or do you want Randy, the one that's been doing it the entire time?
Randy?
And it makes me nervous because I don't know. Like, without you, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have a clue. And what if the other, not saying anything bad about them because I don't know them either, but what if they don't know? Then that's going to kind of leave me responsible, and I cannot do it. Like, I cannot go up there like he does and make sure that it's done right. I mean, like, are they going to be able to do that? Like, are they going to be able to go up there at 1 o'clock in the morning to make sure that, you know what I mean? Are they going to be able to go walk the streets from 1 to 6 p.m. to make sure that every meter was put in right? Because I can't. I mean, I wouldn't know. Like, I think Randy should have it.
Mr. Mayor, my name was on there, but I don't want to put a wet blanket on your council meeting either, but I've been on boards before, but I just want to say to you, the comments prior to this and been in the paper, I'm sorry, but your council has prejudiced itself for you being picked as that. So you better be very careful, council, as to who you pick as your new manager. Because what you said is going to come back and bite you. So you better be very careful. You better check with your attorney about what you said about him. I'm sorry, but I've been on boards. Hired people, and you said some things that are going to really hurt you because you've got people who want this job, and you said some things that are gonna be really, really hurtful.
Especially if it goes from administrator to manager.
You're exactly right. So you're be very careful for your next moves. So I'm saying, because I've been on boards, and I've helped hire CEOs. You said some things that are really gonna be in trouble with.
You might wanna look up the city manager role.
You better
Well,
check with, you better
we're
check
not
with John
talking-
A.
I know, I'm just saying, if it goes that route.
Well, if you're hiring a city manager, he's in line for it, you've said some things that are gonna be very prejudiced. So, and you, council has said them, and you're the one that's gonna hire that person, so that's just a warning for you. You better check with John A. before you make the next move.
We did check with John A. with an attorney with the state ethics commission.
Just be very careful what you do next. I'm just saying, because those people that have applied are gonna be looking at that real careful. Just saying.
Now, I'd like to reply to some of the comments. I am not saying that Randy's not the best person for it. I'm not saying that he is, because I don't know who applied. My main thing is that, first, it was said that the Ethics Commission had been contacted, and then, at the next meeting, Randy said that he contacted them, I guess again, and they said that we needed to place the ad and people needed to be interviewed. My thing is, those other people need to have a fair shot too. Not saying that that's going to change the outcome. Maybe Randy is the best one. Yes, he does have all the knowledge. Yes, he does know what's going on in this town more than anybody else does. But if the Ethics Commission stated that we needed to publish this and people need to be interviewed for the position, and he needed to be interviewed just like everybody else, I think everybody should have a fair shot.
Was that not done, Jennifer?
Absolutely. And that is what my problem was with the whole way that it was done, was that I feel that the council should have been able to have had their people that they asked to be called should have been called too, because some of them, you know, you don't just want people that know him, which I don't know that the people that was picked do know him personally. But I just think that things were done in a rush, things were done without us being notified of what we were supposed to be notified of, and I think that all the people should have a fair shot, or if it comes down to it, we're all going to be in a load of crap if it's not done the right way. That's my only concern, is complying with the ethics that they stated that it had to be done. So I think we need to make sure that it's done the right way.
Okay, there was a motion on the floor. I'm assuming it died for a lack of second. I didn't get a second on that motion. So, council want to take any subsequent action?
Is that on the
Sonny made a motion to go into an executive session and it died for a lack of second.
yeah, I'll second.
Are you remaking that motion? That motion's already died. You still want that motion?
Yeah, well, we'd like
Okay.
to know who was interviewed. Yeah.
So what we'll do, we have a motion on the floor. All in favor of that motion? All opposed? Motion carries. We'll adjourn into an executive session, and then we'll give one final opportunity for comment after the executive session, and then you can take up whatever business you choose after your executive session. So we're temporarily adjourned into an executive session. Okay, I'd like to call the meeting back to order into regular session.
Mayor, we made a decision that we also want to get in writing from the ethics committee that what we have done, get their agreement on our decisions before we make a final.
Okay.
We're gonna have
Jennifer.
go send out letters down to the ethics committee.
Okay. What you'll have to do is contact them, Jennifer, and tell them what you want, and they will have an attorney from the Ethics Commission to contact you back.
Yeah.
Is how you need to do that. Okay.
Would there be any value in her knowing the attorney that you'd already talked to down there, or not?
No. Okay. So the next order of business is to, so I assume that you want this placed on unfinished business for the next meeting, or is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. The next order of business is purchase of the decommissioned fire truck from